All right, so this is our scouting report on VCU, starting with point guard Philip Russell. He's a transfer from UT Arlington. Quick, shifty, smaller guard. Really hard to stay in front of. Operates really well in ball screens. Good shooter. Legitimate shot maker. Really quick and crafty. Good playmaker. I hear he's just tough to stay in front of. Joe Bamisil. Athletic, big, scoring guard. All-conference player. He's quick off the bounce. He can hit shots. Just really legitimate scorer. Tough to deal with. Was at Oklahoma a couple years ago. Good shooter. Scores at 3 levels. Max Shulga. He's a player of the year in the A10. Really good shooter. Highly, highly skilled. Great passer. Shot maker. Really, really crafty when he gets in the lane. Uses his size well too. Bigger guard for how much he has the ball in his hands. And again, super crafty once he gets in there. Really fun player to watch. Jack Clark. This guy was a rotation player at Clemson, like a starter at Clemson last year. And now he's a role player at VCU. Really good role player. Great in his role. Can drive in a straight line. Hits threes. Plays defense. Really good get for VCU. Luke Bangboye. Really good freshman. Athletic. Play finisher. Among the leaders in the country in block rate. Gets off the ground super quickly. Good length. Good offensive rebounder too. Just an ideal play finishing 5. Brandon Jennings. Guard off the bench. Good athlete. Makes some plays defensively. Doesn't play a crazy amount. Driver. Can hit open threes. Zeb Jackson. Michigan transfer. 6th man of the year in the A10. Lefty. Driver. Good athlete. Super quick. Is aggressive offensively when he gets in there. Solid shooter, not a great shooter. But the athleticism and the handle just makes him really tough to stay in front of. Michael Bell. Play finishing forward. Cutter. Helps him defensively. Has shot threes, but he's a sub 10% three-point shooter right now. Christian Furman. Play finishing, rim protecting 5. Angboya has kind of just usurped him in the starting lineup, but Furman's not a bad player at all. A lot of this. Early offense, ball screens, space the floor. Pistol. I'll get into this early. There's Bangboye. Finishing with a dunk. Pistol. Simple. Here they hit Bamisil. Drive. Pistol. Playing out of it. And there's a ridiculous pass from Shulga. Again, really good passer. All their stuff, VCU is going to do a really good job of just playing out of. They space the floor. They have drivers. They have scorers. They have playmakers. Here's going to be Ricky. So Shulga comes off, and then he comes back. Simple drags. They like to get into these early too. They're not as fast-paced as Ryan Odom was back at Utah State, but they will get into offense early. Good pass there from Bamisil. Flip the angle here. Bam is held to the rim. Simple high ball screens in the half court. Clark set it and popped there. Can be a double ball screen. Pass from Philip Russell. Furman on the finish. Here's 77, and then we're going to chase back for Russell. And then we flip it into a ball screen. Again, a lot of good passers on this team. Just a double high ball screen. And we're going to set this super high on the floor for Zeb Jackson. And I was coming downhill a million miles an hour. Super quick guard. That's just hard for Dixon to guard. Simple ram. There's Zeb Jackson again. A million miles an hour down the floor. Jack Clark, open three. Here we're going to ram. And then we're going to look to clear out our man. Ram. There's Alfonso Billups with the Gortat. Here we get a little twist. And then a Hoosier. So Hoosier is what I call veering off into this middle veer. And that's for Philip Russell. We'll get this Knicks. So hit it, throw it back right into a step up. And there's Zeb Jackson. Do it again here. Throw it back. Immediate step up. Again, another crazy pass from Max Shulga. Here it is again. Hit. Throw it back. Immediate step up. There's Shulga with a left-handed floater. Throw it back. Immediate step up. And here's Michael Bell. Good cutter. We're going to weave into it. So hand off. And then we throw it into the step up. Again, Shulga. So good at playing off actions. Notices a Clifford's too far off to the nail. Jack Clark is open for three. We'll do a ton of different things out of just a simple UCLA. So again, simple UCLA. And we'll get layups off this. Yeah, well, we'll go back to that. If you're guarding Michael Bell in the corner, you need to have at least a foot in the paint here on this action. Especially if your big's not going to help either, which he should be if he's guarding Christian Furman. But hey, it was just not great from Davidson there. Here's UCLA. Bamison does a really good job of reading this. So Nigel Pack is trying to cheat it here. And Bamison just fades. And gets a three. This time it's Zeb Jackson. Fading. Looking for the three. Here's going to be a called Ricky. So there he comes back off. Here it is again. Shulga comes back off. And now it's just immediate step up. And there we are again. Shulga just playing right out of it. Furman diving. And that's functionally just a gator there. He's a little more complicated. Ricky. Chase to a ball screen. And this is all designed to get this little veer for Bamisil. Here it's a UCLA just into a simple pin down. There's Bamisil shooting off it. UCLA. Simple pin down. Into a step up. And watch this cut from Jack Clark. So again, Clark's a good cutter. We have our man splitting two here. So Clark will just 45 to a layup. Here's just a little more before we get into it. But again, all the same stuff. UCLA to the away. And now look how much space we have to work with. Space to the corner, space to the wing. Shulga's high of the floor. And we have tons of space to operate lob. UCLA can get us into delay. So just hit the big. And we're into zoom. And now we're playing. UCLA into a ball screen. Get right into this. Just another way to get into those ball screens. There's Philip Russell making a pass. Here we are again. UCLA to a ball screen. Here it's going to be a Spain. So instead of just getting out, Shulga's going to wait, and come set to Spain. And there's a Russell off the dribble three. Here it's going to be an exit. So Shulga's going to come off. And instead of setting the Spain, comes off this exit. Good screen from Christian Furman. Here's going to be a UCLA. And this is a different entry. Like, it's not the 5 setting, it's the 4 setting it. And then he sets the ball screen. And it's all to get this handoff into another ball screen with Clark replacing. Just a complex look, hard to guard. Here it is again. Ball screen to the handoff to the ball screen with the replace. UCLA, ball screen, all for the handoff with the ball screen with the replace. It's about the most layered ball screen set you're going to see from them. They'll do some stuff for post-ups, but they don't really have great post-bigs, so these will really be for other things. So Cyclone's what I call the cross screen into the zipper. Here they do post up. Christian Furman scores there. But like Luke Boye, more play finisher, he won't really post. So this is really more for either he's going to be open right there, or they're going to look for the zipper. So they're probably going to get the zipper more often than they throw it into the post. There's Bamisil. Here Max Shulga is going to come off it. So Shulga sets it. Comes off. Here they're going to throw it in the post. They're going to split, curl, and this is all for Philip Russell to come back out. Except Shulga just breaks off it there. Here they throw it in the post, split, curl. This is come back out. And now we're just playing. A couple other things they do. Simple away. Chase into a ball screen. And now we're playing with an empty side. Again, really good at playing out of their actions. Stagger, curl, wide, and then set another one. Not a ton they'll do just out of staggers, but that's one thing they can do. Here, watch Philip Russell. Just going to set this little rip screen. Here we're going to do a floppy, but this is a design blind pig. So look how St. Bonaventure is playing this. Look how aggressively. Blind pig. Here, a little zipper. AI, and just another way to get into this little away look. There's Bamisil shooting aggressively off it. Couple horns. Handoff. And then veer for this screen for Jack Clark. Elbow. And that's a 4-5 pick and roll. Not a ton of horns, but that's just a couple things I've seen off it. This is probably their most common look out of it. Just a little gut zoom. Here we go again. Gut zoom. There's Russell coming off it. And we get a roll replace too. And Russell's super crafty. Here it's a little different look off it. So instead of a zoom, we're just going to get a handoff with an exit. We're just getting a simple delay just in the flow of our offense. And then I saw this is a flex look I've seen. Haven't seen a lot of it, but just for Shulga to get a 3. And that's going to do it for our VCU scouting report. Thank you for watching.